Welcome back to Hockey Talks. I'm Carl. That's Dave here. The NHL season is right around the corner.
And here's a quick quiz question. What's the first day of the NHL?
October 4th, and training camps get started.
Ding, ding, ding. That's right.
Training camps get started today as everybody gets on the ice, and Media Day was the following day here. So we had some thoughts expressed on the new season, upcoming comers, right? So we'll see what goes on in training camp, how things fare out, who's going to start, who's going to get cut. But there's a lot of changes come to a few NHL teams as a few brand new captains have been announced here. In the Anaheim Ducks make Radko Gudas. I said that name terribly.
Sorry.
Radko Gudas named the ninth captain in franchise history. He's the first captain since Ryan Getzlaf, who departed at the end of 2020-2021.
Wow.
Also, the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah.
They named a new captain as Steven Stamkos left in the offseason. We went to Nashville. Victor Hedman is now the 11th captain in the franchise history. So that's a good choice, I think.
It was predictable.
It's predictable, very predictable. Yeah, it was automatic that they were going to go to Victor Hedman, right? He's been one of the key guys into this franchise here. So we'll watch that as it plays out. Another one, Blackhawks, named Nick Foligno as the 35th captain in franchise history. Yeah, I know they were 6 teams, so 35 captains. He's the first guy to wear the C since Jonathan Toews. So that's
on Chicago?
On Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay.
So they have Conner McDavid.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder, if he just wasn't ready for it, or...
Yeah.
Still a bit young.
I guess not. Yeah, they opted to list Nick Foligno as the captain for now.
It's okay. Right? He always reminds me of the Hulk.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, he reminds you of the Hulk.
Yeah, I think it was the old actor's name for the Hulk was somebody Foligno. I forget his first name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
anyways,
he we'll see how it goes. Bedard was injured last year, right, for a majority with a broken jaw. So, and I don't think it's a bad idea to get some veteran.
No, get somebody who's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Who knows what to say and can teach the younger ones.
Let him figure out the game, right? It's completely different from where he came from the WHL. He's a fantastic player. He looked like he fit in really well last year. But I think Nick Foligno will be a good captain, right? He's been around the game for a long time.
Just don't get him angry.
Apparently. Another one. Or is there another one?
I think it was just 3.
There was just 3.
3 big ones anyways.
Three big ones, actually. That all happened within the last couple of days here. So there's a lot to look forward to see how these captains do, replacing their successors.
But how brutal would it be if one of these captains goes up and in the middle of a training camp ends up getting injured and then they have some kind of crazy thing that they have to deal with? They can't even start the season out playing.
It happens. Right? Absolutely it happens. Then captain's probably out for a while, obviously. And they'd have to go to Conner McDavid.
Yeah, right.
There we go. He has a chance to shine then. But let's hope that none of that does happen. Sustaining injuries. But speaking of injuries, Thatcher Demko, the reports came out that he will not start the season with the Vancouver Canucks. There were reports before that he wasn't going to anyways with the knee injury, but they're saying that it's a guarantee now. Arthur Seelovs will start in the net to start the season. When Demko's going to come back, they had the media availability, like I explained earlier, and Demko said he has no timetable for when he can come back, right? It's the knee injury that's been bugging him since pretty much February of last season.
And that's not him saying that either, though, right? It's all the people who are trying to fix him that are saying that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's got to feel a certain way too, right? If he can't feel like he can get out there, I'm sure he wants to.
Yeah.
Right? But this injury that he sustained, apparently they've never seen it in the NHL, the history of the NHL. They have no idea how to fix it, what to do, no treatments. They're all brand new to them, which I'm not sure what exactly it is. Something to do with the muscles in the back of his knee. But yeah, some say that he may not ever be 100% again. He's 28 years old. He's a young goalie. He's a big star in the NHL right now. He's one of the best goalies in the NHL. To have this hit on him right now when everything was starting to click for him and he was starting to become a big name, right? It's got to be a tough blow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And it's tough because the knee injury it's not something that anybody else has had. So all in the background, they're trying to fix him up and figure out what exactly is going on. But at the same time, sometimes you just got to admit, it's like, well, it's not like it's time to move on, but he probably will never be 100%, much like a player after a severe concussion. But their backup, though, it gives him a big opportunity. And I guess I got a question to pose to you. If you're the backup goalie and it's kind of not really your rookie year, but you just came off of hot playoffs and you signed a deal with the Canucks, if you know that Demko is not going to come back at 100%, do you feel as much pressure to perform?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would think so, right? Like you're talking Arthur Silov's pressure to perform, right? I would assume he feels some pressure. I mean,
but would he feel more pressure if Demko was like coming back 100%?
Oh, probably a little bit, right? Because he'd probably lose his starting job, right?
Unless he performs.
Yeah. Like an outstanding pace, right? But even then, I think you still put Demko back in, right? Yeah. He is your starter. He is your franchise guy. You know what he can do, right? Even though Arthur Silovs, if he does play really, really good, he is your starting goalie, and you're going to give him every opportunity to be that guy until he can prove that he's not, right? You're paying him the big money. Arthur Silovs hasn't had a deal yet, like a breakthrough deal yet. We'll see what he does here this season, and he might get something like that, right? But right now you're paying Demko good money. So, yeah, you would start him if he comes back. But yeah, as for pressure, for Silovs, yeah, he'd probably feel pressure. But
yeah, like all I'm saying is if you're somebody playing on like the first string, like you're just on a regular hockey team, you're playing on the first string, and you have a lot of people in the second, third string that are playing their butts off, it's going to make you play a lot harder too. But if your second or third stringers, they're just, the talent isn't quite there, well, you might not play as hard then, just like mentally. So I just, I hope he keeps the pressure on himself to perform, especially because if we're talking that Demko will never come back at 100%, it's not like he's going to be a horrible goaltender, but you're talking about a very strong Vancouver Canucks team, and if they have a goaltender that's 100% going down to 90%, well, if he's never going to get back to 100%, at what point do you start investing in the goaltender for the next 3 years? Which if it's not going to be him, it's not going to be him.
See, Demko's going to play, right?
Yeah,
unless his knee is absolutely terrible and he can't play, right? But even if his knee's not going to be 100%, they're going to put him in.
Yeah.
If they think he can go, he's going to be in.
But there's a difference between putting him in and him performing.
Oh, absolutely. If he can't perform, there's got to be a change.
And that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, of course.
If he goes from a top goaltending position down to like a bottom half goaltending position, maybe you stop playing him, and then the backup is going in, but he's not as good either. So it's like, well, who do you play at that point? Do you start playing the goaltender that's going to get you into a better position the next 2 to 3 years?
Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, I 100% agree. You'd probably want to play obviously you want to play the goalie that gives.
Well, that would be the reason why you would play the backup goalie, right?
Yeah.
So
if
I'm gonna wait for him. You gotta wait around for him.
Yeah. Well, let's hope everything clears up and he's able to come back at 100%.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best here, but as of right now.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As of right now, he's up in the air. Doesn't know when he's going to be back, so take it pretty.
Well, I really do hope he gets better. I'm sure, like everybody else, unless you're not a Vancouver fan, but talking about like really, really good players and the best at their positions and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. We're gonna do this one Family Feud style. So we got active all-time leading scorers. Active all-time leading scorers. I have a list here of 10 of them, and we're gonna do it Family Feud style. See if you can see how many names you can get.
Okay.
So give me your first pick.
Alex Ovechkin.
Yep, that's right. Number 2.
We're gonna go with Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, number 1.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot Family Feud times you. So 3,
okay.
2.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta say a name.
Okay. Let's go with Conner McDavid.
Yeah, number 10.
He's number 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 3 you got.
Yeah. Okay. There's Austin Matthews.
Nope.
Not up there yet.
No, not yet. He's still young.
Yet. Okay.
So that's an X.
Okay. Okay. Active players, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I should.
2.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
And go.
Victor Hedman.
Hedman is not on the list.
Not on.
That's your third X.
That's
all right. So we have number 1, who's Crosby, with 1,596 points. Ovechkin, 1,550. Malkin, 1,296. Kane, 1,284.
Hunter Kane. Yeah.
Kopitar, 1,211. Stamkos, 1,137.
Stamkos. Yeah.
Drew, 1,066.
Claude Drew.
Yep. Tavares.
John Tavares.
Yeah. 1,040.
Oh yeah, John Tavares is on that list.
Backstrom, 1,033. And then McDavid is 982. But I seen that, who was it? Kessel, I think, is actually above McDavid, but I think someone just wanted to sneak McDavid on this list. Yeah, I think
Phil Kessel?
Kessel has 4 more points than McDavid, I think. So,
he's still up there,
yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, it's interesting seeing all them, like Crosby and Ovechkin 20 years ago, seeing them grow into the players they've become.
Yeah.
And how it's going to be such a horrible day when both those guys are no longer playing in the league.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, we got some time left. Crosby just signed a 2-year deal.
Yeah, that's right.
With Pittsburgh, he said he wants to win another cup.
Yeah. Another cup?
Well, apparently he wants to win cups. Well, that's why they play, I guess. Well, he loves the game too, right?
Oh, man. So how long a contract is he?
2-year, $8.7 million a year. So, AAB.
That's not even that much, then.
No. He took a salary cut because he wants to see if they can build a team. Because that's the person
he is, yeah.
He wants to see if they can build a team. He's never been about high contracts, money. I don't know. He's just... Funny thing is that 8.7, also 87 matches his number.
No, that's cool.
So, a little thing there.
That's cool.
But, he's never really been about the money. He's never had these huge contracts, right? Hey, you look at, Leon Draisaitl now, right? Conner McDavid coming up. They're all getting big money. Austin Matthews got a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of them are getting big. Crosby has never been one to get...
And we've covered my opinion in the past, but what it is once more is that I always feel like if everybody were to take less money, it would give you a little more money to be able to free up and play with a better... Not necessarily all high-scoring, wicked, awesome athletes, but a team that has good chemistry.
It gives you a chance to build a team around, right?
Yeah, and then it's like, what's more important? That extra $1 million in a contract or a Stanley Cup?
I'm pretty sure Crosby's set for life.
Yeah.
All the endorsements and stuff over the years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
But he's doing it right.
He's doing it right. I love what he's doing here.
But do you think he's going to be able to win the Stanley Cup? Because that's 2 years. And that's speaking if he does retire after those at the end of 2 years.
He does, yeah.
I mean... It seems like he's just trying to build the team and then he'll be put into like a different position afterwards or something,
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe he took a big pay cut. You know whose contract's coming up next year?
Who?
Conner McDavid.
That's what I was thinking.
Take a big pay cut. They talk a lot. Say, hey, Conner, I got some room over here for you.
Yeah.
I made some space here for you if you want to come join me. We'll go win a cup together.
How crazy would that be?
Crazy. How crazy would that be? Yeah. I would
like to see that, I think, it would be pretty cool.
Oh, it would be awesome to see that. That would be fantastic. But McDavid's not going anywhere. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's going to stay in Edmonton.
So let's back up to Pittsburgh then. If Crosby is accepting 8.7 for 2 more years, and he wants a cup, it's like, well, you got to get a little more youth on board if you want to really make a playoff charge.
Yeah.
So usually the rebuild takes longer than 2 years. So what do you think he's thinking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously he feels like they have most of the pieces, right? They've just missed the playoffs the last couple of years, right? But just outside. So he thinks he's close to sign a 2-year deal, right? So he thinks they should be able to put the pieces together and have a good chance of winning another cup.
But even Malkin is on his kind of way out as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all the same.
Right.
Yeah. They're all on the same. Because I think they have like four guys that are like
the core.
The core guys, right? Yeah. And they're all like retirement age.
Yeah.
Getting there, right? So they gotta find pieces to build around that core because they're not going to get rid of the core, right?
Yeah.
Letang, Malkin, Crosby, those are the 3 guys. And Carlson, he's there now too, right? Erik Karlsson. So they got to try to find some young guys they're going to build around and they're going to be able to work with them, right? So that's probably why he took a significant cut, right? So
to free up some more space to bring some more youth on board.
He's all about that team chemistry and helping the team out, right?
Yeah.
Try to get.
Well, the way I see it is if he's going to be a part of the team in the future, from now on in the future, taking less money now in the millions, right? Having a lower cap or having a lower amount is almost like investing in your team.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe that's the way he's looking at it. It's like he's taking a bit less now because down 2, 3, 4, 5 years, who knows however long it'll be, he has a better team to, I don't know, be a part of.
Yeah. And I think he will be a part of
whatever position he is.
Retires.
Yeah, I think so for a while. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. But it's going to be fun to see what happens with this Pittsburgh team.
Yeah.
Down the road, there's Crosby, hopefully not his final 2 years, but you sign another 2 years, we'll at least get to see him for
2 more years.
2 more years.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the season starts on October 4th.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it, and we'll have a lot more to bring you hopefully next week. But thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful night.
See you later.